Hey there, happy Labor Day. So I got some work done here at home, and yeah, so yeah. Um it's been kind of a boo ever since I got COVID. So really wanting to get re-engaged. I completely lost my momentum, but I had a really good morning. I did my walk and I did all of my pieces, parts, and I did my manifesto on the rebounder and all that stuff. So that's really good. And yeah, um so that's it. I don't really have much more, but I'm hoping to have I'm not hoping. I'm going to have some better results soon. I'm still reeling a little bit from my displaced calendar app stuff. I've got to figure out how to do that, even if it is put it on a separate sheet of paper or something, some way for me to do it, or to organize stuff so that it results in chunking something. Another thing that I could maybe do is to get my nose into the Time of Your Life, which is Tony Robbins' How to Run Your Life kind of program, and see if I can't pull some things out of there that could help me. Anyway, that's about it. So yeah, just keeping on. But I did have more of a normal Sylvia day, so that's good. Anyway, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Hi, everybody. So it is Tuesday night, and I just got back from work, and yeah, so it was good, and worse fine, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just getting myself tucked into bed. I'm gonna try to go to bed early. I only work Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So that's good. It's kind of a getting back into work week. So that's good. Anyway, I came up with some really good ideas, and I think I have a solution for where to house all of my content. So more about that later. I need to understand it more before I talk about it. So anyway, okay, talk to you later. Take good care. That's not tonight. All right. See you later. There. It's getting to the end of the day. I better take these off. There's so much glare from the, yeah. Yeah. So I think I've come back to a realization that all of this may be too much for me. I don't want to throw in the towel, but when I got revved up about all of these different things, I feel better, and it makes me feel like I can do anything. But my mind takes me off on tangents, and this Google Calendar thing is a really big deal to me. I know it doesn't seem very significant, but I've spent a lot of time crying about it. I'm not going to cry here. I promised myself I wouldn't. But yeah, and I checked in with the person that's applying for disability for me to see where we are. I don't know where we are. I had kind of let it slide because I thought I might be better enough to not need it. But honestly, I've got a couple irons in the fire, and none of them are progressing because I'm all over the place. And I know it's a matter of focusing on one thing at a time. I do know that. But I also know that the way my brain works, or seems to work, or doesn't work. That, yeah. So there we are. So I am going through a period of doubt about my own capacity to learn and earn. And I'm not any different than anybody else in that I have things that I doubt my own capabilities on, you know. So anyway, yeah, it's evening, early evening, and I'm out on my porch. I would sit over in my other seat over there, but there's a wasp nest like right behind where I used to sit, and I'm just gonna let them do their thing. And when it's empty over the winter, I'll move it then, when it doesn't have any wasps left in it. So they're just the yellow and black paper wasps building stuff. Anyway, they're pollinators. We need them desperately. So yeah. Anyway, okay. So that was a tangent. See if I can get back to the point. The point being, I'm just really not sure. I've got so many. I feel like I have 20 threads of thought that have all been cast adrift. Kind of like when someone in a space suit loses their lifeline back to the craft. That's how all of my thoughts are. They're not tethered to me. And they were brilliant thoughts at the time, but if I can't remember them and act upon them, what good are they? So, yeah, so that's where I am with that. And I will, so that's my thing for today. I'm having a little bit of wine, and haven't really eaten anything else all day, so I'm a cheap date for myself. And, yeah, and I'm just going to have a good think about it and see what is the next step. I dealt with some Trello boards today. I do think that I got some things to happen there, and that's good. And I do think that God's going to turn up and make all of this work somehow. So it's not like I've given up. I'm just questioning my own tactics. And I'm questioning, you know, whether me feeling like disability was something. I still feel like disability is given up. I just do. That's for me. You know, I mean, if I were disabled in a physical way, I wouldn't, I just wouldn't, well, I am disabled in a physical way because I wouldn't be able to, even the jobs that I can do, I can only manage about 18 or 20 hours. Right now, I'm trying to get my, my hours at my current job at 23 hours a week. And that may put me over. I don't know. I'm going to have to refigure. But this year, I can make as much as I can make. So I am applying, although I don't know what that means for my current job if I get it. I'm applying to a full-time job, one full-time job that I think I could handle. And because it's a 9 to 5, it would be office work for a school. And because it's 9 to 5, I think that maybe I could manage it. Because there is structure. The thing that I can't do is full-time all over my week.
It's not enough structure for my brain. My brain cannot handle it. It freaks the heck out. It just does. And I have no idea. I mean, I could probably talk to my boss about that. I cut that out because I said her name and I don't mean to do that. I could probably talk to my spa director about that, but I have been burned many times by admitting some of my shortcomings and them, with all the best of intentions, treating me like I'm an idiot after that. And I hate it. I hate that. So I told somebody when I was working at Starbucks that of what goes on with my brain. And the person started treating me like I was an idiot. And I just don't know that I can go through that again. I just don't know. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so that's my thing for tonight. And I've spoken way too long. But that's it. I will talk to you later.
Hi there.
Bye for now.
So it is, what is today? Thursday. It is Thursday, and I had work this morning. I worked from 9 to 2:30, so just 5.5 hours. So it was kind of a short day. Got a 15-minute break, so that was good. Yeah. So we're just plowing through. There seem to be always things at work that are not great for me, and I don't want to complain, so I kind of have trouble like bringing up things that I might need help with. Like today I was sitting over on this desk on the side, and the chair was completely broken, and so, and it's like a stool type chair, so I wound up kind of leaning on it because I wasn't really certain about it, and like kind of standing on my feet. And one of the reasons I got this job, where I got this job, was because I would be sitting. It's one of the reasons why I took it, because it wasn't a standing job. So I'm just not as physically healthy in my body as I'm a lot better than I was. But like my back was really hurting. I was over there for 3 hours by myself, and well, not by myself, like it's in the main lobby and there are 2 other people all the way across the room. So it wasn't like completely by myself. I don't mean to make it sound like I was lonely or anything, but yeah, but my back was really hurting. And I just got better from that back injury, and I have to say that I'm really very cautious, because it was no fun to have my back feeling the way it did before, and I'm just not going to put myself at risk for it to do it again. I'm just not. And yeah, so anyway, and my boss asked me if I could drive to Kernersville to do some work, and gosh, I would have loved to have said yes, because I want to do things that make me valuable, but my car just can't. It's leaking oil. And the starter is kind of like, sometimes it sounds like it's not gonna do it. And see, if I have trouble with my car where I am, it's a 10-minute Uber drive, down. So like I can still make it, or darn near close to when I'm supposed to be there. But Kernersville is like 22 minutes by highway, and I looked at the back road version. I do not take my car on the highway. If I travel a long distance, I rent a car, because my car it's just not, it's like a 2004 and it's doing fine, but
I need to not press it. It needs, in order to keep it going, right? So, and maybe in another month or so, I'll be able to get the oil looked at, because it's dripping oil on my driveway. I see it all the time. And I have to check my oil constantly, you know, and, in fact, I need to do that tomorrow. And, and then and I don't have any family local here at all. You know, my brother was down here when my mom was ill, but he's back up in Ohio. So I am completely by myself in North Carolina. I have no one to call to drive me home from wherever my car winds up. I mean, I have nobody. I have to make plans to be able to take care of myself. And so I just had to say no. And I felt really bad. But I did tell her, and this is the truth, I told her that I would be happy to cover, shifts if somebody else was able to go over and, you know, do things. So, yeah. So there's that. I just can't go that far. I just have to keep my car. Yeah. Anyway, but I still feel bad. But, you know, it's like what I have to do to protect myself. Like, there aren't very many things that I have to draw the line on, but I kind of had to on that one. So anyway, that's kind of all my day summed up. There's not much, really. So anyway, I ate well today, had beautiful food today. And that's it. Okay, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Okay, so it's my brother's birthday today, which is very nice. I'll have to fuzz out his name so you can't see it. So anyway. Okay, so here's my day today. I had a really great day. All of this stuff up here, okay. All of this stuff way up here in the early morning from midnight to 5 o'clock are just things to help me remember that I have stuff that I need and want to do. Okay. So, for instance, I did this as well. I just got done with this. So I will mark that off. Those two things. So I'm explaining like how the whole schedule thing works now. I do my gratefuls in the morning. I'm grateful my gratefuls are right here. And of course I did hydrating. I've been very good about my hydration today, which is why I sound so good, honestly. I did my washing wizard. I did the dryer. And okay. And I did the dynamic dish doer. Yeah. This part of washing wizard I did not do, so I'll just delete it. I don't really care, but I don't like to check it off unless I actually did it. Okay, so my independence, this is me listening to my, it's listening to my thing on YouTube. It's my, what do you call it? My manifesto. That is what that is. And I did do that today. So, I did it. Okay. I did not do this today. I need to start doing that again. I did not do the wealth meditation. But honestly, I don't know why I'm erasing those. Because if I don't have a check mark on it, I didn't do it. It's that simple. I didn't do it. And I don't have to erase things. Storage sales, didn't do it. I did brush my teeth. Good thing. Which is actually kind of, it doesn't always happen when I'm home by myself. Gross stuff, I did not. The belt of truth, I'm still working that out. These are the armor of God. the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, God's word. Yeah, so anyway, and I've got, you can see here down in the notes, I've got the belt of truth when I stand like a superhero. And the breastplate of righteousness, if I stay in my heart, connections are easy, and that's something that I do with my incantations. And then shoes of peace, when I put on my humble walking shoes in the morning to go take my walk or my run, then I'm just reminding myself to walk in peace, in God's lovely peace, and humility. That's why I say humble walking shoes, right? Anyway, and shield of faith, I haven't figured out one for that one yet. And then the helmet of salvation, I figured when I put my headphones on, that's kind of like that. So I'm going to think of it that way. And then and then I also don't have one yet for the sword of the Spirit, but I'm going to think of some things for these. The shield of faith and the sword of the Spirit, I'll think of something. And anyway, so but I want to put these in to this, putting on my armor of God. I think that's going to be brilliant. And then I'll remember to do it every day. And it's just a little ritual that'll be really great for me. And yeah, it'll be great. So anyway, so I had a really good day, as you can already tell. And then already did that. Okay, so groceries and rest. I did groceries earlier, so I don't need to do groceries today. I don't need to punch in today because I'm not working. I have a punch in and punch out every day. And if I have, well, anyway, I've got them in on the calendar every day because I have to remember to punch in and punch out on my phone. And at first I needed a reminder. So anyway, haven't done that. I definitely sillied today, so that can go away. Okay, so here's the really exciting thing. I'm marking off the energy eater. I did not do the Egoscue. Aww. Well, you know what? I'm not going to mark it off because I didn't do it. But I'll move it up here so we can... Oh, they can't be moved. I'll move this up then instead. This is so exciting. You guys are going to love this. I am so excited about this. Okay, so I have a million irons in the fire, it feels like. And this simple calendar just wasn't cutting it. And I needed to come up with something else. And so I have. So the Trello. All right, and I've got a link right here. And this is a Trello check. This is called a Trello board. We're going to go straight to the Trello boards. And here, I'm going to just go to my app. This is so cool, you guys. Look. I have my life, and I have a whole thing for caregiver support community. This is where I have had this on my to-do list for forever. I am so excited. This is where I am going to write out my all my content frameworks. So I've broken my content down based on what you need, what we need to do with our loved ones when they're, and maybe you guys can comment and have more things. Everything I think falls underneath these categories, these frameworks. So, what was one that I already kind of, okay, so for body care, this is, I've got already these bathing, dressing, powdering, help with bedbound body care. These are all topics that are going to be topics for my long content and short content. And that has been the plan for a while now, that I would get all of my ideas for my content down on paper, or in some kind of way that I can move through them and produce them. So the ideas are here. The content will be created in another app that is, let's see, I gotta show you here. It's this. Now this app, anyway, it's a content scheduler, and that's going to help me get the content there. Let me get back to this Trello board. Okay, so the Trello board, okay, so let's say I have things for psyche support. Okay, so this is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, HN, but it also is my stuff on, it also is, I'm going to add a checklist here. This is, I'm just going to put it as psyche right now. I hope I spelled that right. I may not have. Anyway, I'm going to add items. One of them is sundowners. Sundowners. And then I'm going to simply, by showing you how this will progress, I'll be able to, do it. Okay. I guess I don't need that one. I just need the sundowners one. Okay. So here, I'm going to create the content for sundowners. Now, this may mean that I need to create another card. But right now, what I did was I had, where'd it go? Okay, I thought it was here. Oh, it's here. This is it. Okay, so the big map of content, that's this. Okay, so I won't bore you with all the rest of those things, but these are the categories, the frameworks that I created today. And I created a card for each of these: body care, safety, psyche support, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, diet, exercise body, exercise mind, laughter, and routine. Now, I may add some more, but it's easy to do that. Okay, so since I finished this, I am going to move it. And oh, this is so brilliant. I love this. Okay, so we are going to move it. Look, it just moves. All right. It is going to nailed it. I nailed it. Okay, so one of the things that I have on all of my Trello boards, I did a little bit of YouTube research, and I figured out that I have to-dos. Now, these are my to-dos for my content frameworks, but I also have other to-dos just in general for my whole course, and not just my course, but like my approach to the business of it. So contacting Medicare to see what I would have to do to advertise with them, what credentials I would need in order to qualify for them to just tell people about me. That's a brilliant thing that my friend told me to do that would really help me. If I can get into that, I mean, I would instantly have enough people to work with. So that's brilliant, right? Okay. And then I also have to figure out content sharing to champion caregivers. That is beside from the content that I'm creating, uh, a, like a schedule that I can share it into my champion caregiver group. Anyway, okay, so but I have a to-do list for all of these. I have a doing list, and I have a nailed it list. Now, what I do is these are the pieces, parts for what I got to work on. I've got to work on my book, The Agreement. I've got to work on my short content and on my long content and on my content frameworks. Okay. So, but when I am working on this stuff, because I'm building a framework for the whole thing. The ultimate thing at the top, which you can't sell anybody, but it is the reason you're doing things, is I want people to feel like they've done absolutely everything they could do for their parent when they're done taking care of their parent. That's the experience I want them to have. I can't sell that as a course. It sounds ludicrous. But that's what I really want to support them doing. Okay? So there are a lot of different things that I do with that in mind. And this is a list that I created. These are some okay, so these are some weekly reels that I thought reels are short content. Set yourself up for success, organizing things close at hand, bedpan sheets, slip sheets, satin jammies. All of these things. Some of these won't even go in the same thing. I have so much content here, it's not even funny. End of the day, end the day with the beginning of the next day in mind. This is, systems beat the overwhelm. Washable chucks. Why are they called chucks? Anyway, these are all content ideas. And I've got more, believe it or not. I got more. Yeah. Well, I thought I did. Where did they go? Oh, here they are. August ideas. Yeah, well, I labeled them that way. Anyway, these are things that I came up with. Reels weekly. Some of these are short towels and washcloths, basins and washable chucks, pressure mat through hospice, bed adjusting table, adjustable hospital bed. These are all quick little things that I can do content on. One of those things is stop correcting when they don't, you see, I've got lots of content, and honestly, I can't tell you. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I had decided that I would need to do 4 reels a week. So what's beautiful about this, you guys, is that everything is coming together. And I am just so thrilled because I have been fighting with this schedule thing, and this Trello thing has blown it all open in the most wonderful way. So, my Trello check. I can say that I did that because I built my Trellos today, and it was beautiful. And I have this now as a repeatable thing. In fact, I may even start moving this early morning stuff, that's really congested, especially when you look at it all like this. I may move that stuff to Trello boards as well. So we will see. Anyway, that's it for today. And I know that was really long, but I hope you followed along just really great. Mapping out my content ideas. It was so fun to put the big green dot on that and say, I had done it. My planning, I'm doing that right now as we speak. So I'm going to, there you go. I'm going to say that that's done. I haven't done some of this other stuff. I did do this, and I did do my wash at the end of the day. So that stuff is all going. And then I did my celebration, and there's that punch out again. And the notes for Journalideo, that's just for what I'm doing right now. And then I've got this Gora Pulse scheduling app. That's just to remember how to deal with it. Anyway, I am doing my Journalideo Easting right now, and I'm about to do my wet wells. I have done all of my ruler of readings today, which is really great. It's the first time I've followed through on those since forever, and I'm just so excited. It's not even funny. And this is going to wind up, I don't mind leaving it in here for now, but this stuff that I've made, this is all going to become a Trello board. It's all in my Trello board, and I'm so excited that I finally have a way to quantify all of this stuff in my head and keep track of it in a way that my memory isn't an issue. So you can tell I'm really excited, and yay for me. So anyway, this is the Trello board. So, I didn't show you, that was the Caregiver Support Community one. This is my life one. Okay, so I had a bunch of things that I didn't want to forget that I did about, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 at this point, where I had all of those things. Well, all of those things are in here. The course online for help, your dot is you, all of these things that you see, they're all here. Okay, these are in to do. Now, I learned something else today that is going to really help me. This is the Project Next video. Another thing that I need to add a card for is the Sunny. I'm going to put because I love it. Leonard. YouTube. There she is. For YouTube for bosses. All right. So this is, and I'm going to, hey, I'm going to add that card. And then I am going to, hey, what am I, oh, there's the cover. I was like, how do I make a cover? I'm making a cover. That's how I do it. And see, you can use pictures instead. Like, you can do all sorts of cool things. Yeah, it's really amazing. But I just want this. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So, woohoo! And so there's Sunny. Anyway, so everything can go in here. And I just learned something else today that okay, so these are the things that I'm working on this week. These are the things I'm doing this week from that list. I'm doing a Spiritual Warrior Summit tomorrow. I'm learning Agora Pulse. I'm working on figuring out house stuff. I'm working on organic marketing and scheduling. I'm working on my author opportunity. I'm working on a book and course that I'm taking called Get the Hell Out of Debt. And then I'm working on, and this is actually part of organic marketing, so I might as well put it up there by it. But yeah, those are the things that I'm working on this week. See how much less confusing it is? Instead of looking at this, all of these things, This is overwhelming. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm doing it. Then when I get to, when I get it done, I can say, I nailed it. I nailed it. And then there's a resource tab, and that resource tab, I'm still figuring out how I'm going to use that. But anyway, but this is one thing that I did already. So anyway, yeah, I'm really, really excited about this, as you can tell. And I'm just tickled. So it's morning, and I just yesterday I started something that I was really excited to get underway. One of the things that I've been struggling with in the morning, or not struggling with, one of the things that I've been working on in the morning, not struggling, working on in the morning, was remembering all of my incantations. And so something, I don't remember when, but recently I got a reminder that hand motions really help. And KK used this when she was trying to teach us all the principles. She would do that, and then she would help remind us with the hand motion to remind us so that we would say it before she did. So anyway, so like a teacher tool, right? Which is cool. So anyway, I decided to link all of my incantations to hand motions, and that one would flow into the other, and then I could remember them like I always remembered choreography, which I was always really good at when I was growing up. So anyway, so I've got my whole sequence all set up, and I just wanted to pop in and share it with you. So I do my incantations in the morning. I start out with and this one doesn't need it because this is where I start every morning, but I do that every day, and every way I'm more and more spectacular, and remembering that MS more spectacular, that's why that one starts the day. I'm just like, MS is not going to rule my life. This is what's going to happen. Okay, so I do that, and then I do this. If I stay in my heart, connections are easy. And it's just like a heartbeat, right? It reminds me, stay in my heart, connections are easy. Because I wind up being in my head a lot of times. And when I'm in my head, what I discovered when I'm in my head, I don't always connect to others. And my fear sends me into my head. So I have to remember to stay in my heart. So anyway, so yeah, so that's my next one. I'll stop explaining them, and I'll just link them one after another. Okay, so, and then I have monies. Sorry, I got to do it so that you can see. Money's just math. And I just do that like I count on my fingers. So money's just math. And I'm great with math. And then created by God, so anointed to prosper. That's one. My right hand up. Created by God, so anointed to prosper. Created by God, so anointed to prosper. I'm the blessed anointed child of the Most High God. I'm the blessed anointed child of the Most High God. That's my right hand. And then I do I let the hand sweep down with ocean, determination, and flow. I finish things. Okay? And then I put my right hand out, because it's what the right people and divine connections are headed my way. The right people and divine connections are here to stay. And then both arms up, but I'm holding the camera so I can't do it. God breaks are looking for me. And I don't say good breaks, I say God breaks. God breaks are looking for me. Okay, and then I have a couple that I just added this morning, which is my body's getting stronger, but my mind runs the show. And I just do a muscle man with both arms. My body's getting stronger, but my mind runs the show. My body's getting stronger, but my mind runs the show. And then rocking chair woman knows now. And that's just me. Let's see if I can get this in the picture like that. Okay? So sorry for the mess behind me. That's my bed. Anyway, yeah, so I got all of those in, and so I'm going from there. So anyway, I did it, and I'm remembering them. So I'm really happy because I'm remembering them. Yay! Anyway, okay, I'll talk to you guys tonight.
So I have very fuzzy hair today because it has been raining all day, and I couldn't get it to do anything. So it's like, anyway, that's the way that is. Let me just fix the glare on my glasses. There we go. Yay, all fixed. All right, anyway, I'm gonna make this really short because I went really long yesterday, and I'm sorry for that, but it was really exciting and I blabbed a little bit, but I hope that I explained it clearly enough. Yeah, so I'm really excited about what happened yesterday. Had a really good day today. Everything went off without a hitch. The whole morning was great, and I had to work tonight from 5 to 9, and that was pretty good because it was very slow, and yeah. The only thing that was bad was my phone ran out of juice, so I couldn't play games anymore. Oh my goodness. There wasn't anything left to do proper, like any more work to do. So anyway, I talk to you guys later. I love you guys, and take good care of yourself and take good care of each other.
Made to look